guys, today we're going to unbox and review the Gundam Epyon from the Metal Robot line of Bandai. But before we continue, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video, comment, subscribe to this channel, and hit that notification bell so you'll be updated when new content comes out. The Gundam Epyon appeared in the anime Gundam Wing and was originally piloted by Hiro Yui and eventually by Zex Marquis. Its mechanical designer is Kunio Akawara. In the anime, the Epyon was primarily a melee attack mecha since it doesn't really have long-range weapons since it was designed for dueling. The Epyon has appeared in various media including video games like Super Robot Wars. Let's take a look at the box. So, the front of the box shows a very consistent design aesthetic with the mecha. So, this is the front of the box. So, we see a very nice image of the Epyon. And of course, you have your requisite logos. You have a close-up here. And of course, you have the logo of the line. And here's a design choice that is interesting with this item because the image here is actually continuous. It continues to this side. See that? Okay. Now, this is the opposite side. This is the top of the box. This is the bottom. This is the back. So you see the transformation and the gimmicks and the metal content and another picture of the Epyon. Let's take it out. Now here's what you will get, guys. So you have your manuals, okay, your accessories, the heat rod and the powered up version, the stand, connectors, and your extra hands. Of course, you have your Epyon, your stage, okay, and the stands, the beam saber hilt, beam saber effect, and you get a cable for the beam saber. Okay. Here's the Epyon. Let's take a closer look. Here is the front part of the Epyon, and my god, this is one of the most beautiful looking mechas ever. Okay. You have a very nice blend of the red, actually the maroon, the black, gray, and the gold, and right in the middle you have the green. All these colors working perfectly to create this very menacing appearance for the Epyon. And of course you have those beautiful looking wings. You have all those nice details when it comes to the panel lines of this mecha. This is the view from the side. Still beautiful. And this is the back. Still highly detailed considering the size. Nice panel lines on the wings. Now let's look at the articulation. Now with the head, you can move it of course left to right, left to right. Okay. Upwards, downwards, upwards, downwards. Now with the shoulders, okay, you can move it around. Okay. And you can also slightly extend the shoulder to this kind of angle. So you'll have a better looking pose for the shoulders. So side, elbow, and of course the wrist. Okay. When it comes to the torso, okay, so you have this movement here, so you can twist it around. Now these parts, panels, they move. See that? Okay, so it's up to you if you want it open. There. Okay. Now the skirts, they move around. Okay, so you can have a better movement or a wider range of motion for the legs. See? The knee, nice, a little tight. With the ankle, yes, there's some movement. backwards. Now this skirt will now get in the way unless you open it up. Okay. Side to side. So you can do the split pretty much. Okay. Now with the wings, you have articulation, so you have better poses available for the wings. Okay, you can also unfold the wings, so you'll have a better looking pose for the wings. With the heat rod, of course, it can also move. Okay, but it's kind of stiff. There you have it. Here's the beam saber hilt, and here's the weapon grasping hand. Okay. Now you need to remove this part, and then you slip it in. You attach, and then you have your beam saber effect. Now here's the Epyon holding the beam saber. Now you also have the option of having this much bigger beam saber effect. It's up to you, okay, which one you will use. Here it is. Now, as I've mentioned before, the Epyon comes with the cable for the beam saber, and you can attach it to the hip. Okay, so it's up to you if you want to do that. Now with this heat rod, you can change it to this powered up version. So it's up to you, okay, which one you will use. Now here is the Epyon side by side with the Gundam Death Scythe from the Gundam Universe line. If you're wondering about the height, it's around 6 inches and 7 inches if you include the tip of the wing. Here it is with Ceres from the Modoroid line of Good Smile for size comparison. And here is the Epyon with Batman from the DC Multiverse line of McFarlane. Now let's try to transform the Epyon. First, you have to remove the tail. Okay. And then you have to open this skirt. Take a look. You have to open it up. Now, this is going to be likely the tricky part. When you first get the Epyon, it is probable that this joint is going to be tight. Okay, so you have to do some work and be really patient trying to rotate this or move this joint. Because what you need to do is to rotate the joint so the legs will go this way. Okay, let's try moving it. Okay, so be careful. Okay, it's going to be tight. So guys, this is how it should look like. So it's around a 90-degree turn for this joint. See this? So it looks like you broke the Epyon's back. This is the angle you need. And then you now turn, okay, or move the legs forward. Okay, it will serve as the head of the dragon. Okay. We'll also move this forward. Okay. Then for the head. So once you move the heads forward, you can take out the teeth of the dragon. See this? See? See that? So that's how it will look like. And there's also a panel here you need to take out. There. See that? And you also do that for the other side. Now with the claws, you simply remove the wrist, and then you adjust the position of the claw, and then you also adjust the position of the elbow. So this is how it will look like. And then you add this, so the ball joint will not be too exposed. There you have it. See that? You also do that for the other side. And then you attach the tail here. It's going to snap into place. There. So here is the alternate mode. So I place it on the stand. What's good about the figure? I'll have to say the looks, the design, the aesthetics. The Epyon simply looks cool and so badass. The wings really give it a lot of presence too. It also has a great color combination of maroon, black, silver, gold, and green that attracts the eye. It has beautiful line work all over and very good detailing when it comes to the sculpt. This item is eye candy. In terms of articulation, it has a good amount of it, so you will be able to pose it dynamically. The wings also get good articulation, making for more badass poses. In terms of playability, well, the appearance alone will make me play with it a lot, so you are going to spend a lot of time fiddling with it. The alternate mode is a little off. Of course, it is completely impossible to achieve perfect anime accuracy, but I think they could have done a bit better when it comes to the transformation. Transforming it for the first time is also kind of scary with a die-cast metal joint connecting the legs a little too tight for my taste. You would need really good leverage in moving the joint to change it to its dragon mode. In terms of accessories, it could be improved. Maybe if Bandai added a severed head of a Leo or whatever Grand Mecha, it would have been so much better. The price can also be prohibitive. It cost me around $200 US, so you'd have to hurt your wallet to get it. It is also hard to find because of a limited run. So should you get it? Yes, it is a gorgeous looking item and it has the potential to really go up in value because of low supply and popularity among fans. You will not regret getting this kick-ass looking item. So that's the Metal Robot Spirit Gundam Epyon from Gundam Wing. This has been Kulas for Tambay Reviews. Thank you for watching. Keep on playing.